35 to 40% of the food in this country is wasted. When you think of that as a whole, that's a lot of food. We're in Nichols, New York. There are no grocery stores in Nichols. There's no grocery store in Tioga Center. There's no grocery store in Barton. So you have a demographic of about 10 miles that has no grocery store. When you don't have transportation in a place like Tioga County, where it's demographically huge, you're cut off. You're cut off from food sources, for sure. So if you want to go to Price Chopper, you got to go 10 miles. If you want to go to Grand Union, you got to go 15 miles from Nichols. So food recovery becomes huge in a place like Tioga County. And we are thrilled to be ground level, working together to make this happen.
We can reach many, many hundreds and hundreds of people to get food. We are sometimes the first stop for food. I make sure they feel comfortable, at ease, that it's okay to be here. This is the reason we're here, is to help them.
Thank you very much.
And we can give them some food that will last them a couple days. Our main goal is to get families to a point that they don't have to come back.
What we did was we renovated the rooms that we have here, we painted them, and we reset them so that they're more of a shopping experience and not just a pantry. It's in its infancy, but it's already getting its rhythm. I mean, we're partnered with Tioga Downs to grab their food that would otherwise go in the dumpster. And we've, I think, recovered over 700 pounds of food. What that looks like is when that comes in, it immediately goes into containers that are microwavable safe and dishwasher safe and reusable. And they get labeled and dated and put in the freezer, and then they come into the pantry and they go home with families.
Tioga Downs has been a really good partner, and we do feel that as far as food rescue is concerned, most food is really in good shape when it comes from a restaurant like Tioga Downs.
Catholic Charities, it's very near and dear to us. I mean, I live in Nichols, drive by them every day, talk to them. Joe would come down here. We've had multiple conversations over the last couple of years on everything we do down there. I mean, if I donate anything, that's where it seems to go. And just their impact on the local community, which are our customers, they're our employees, and they're my neighbors. So anything we can do to benefit them benefits my community. There's no sense in putting it into a trash can if it can be used. And they have such a unique facility down there, and the way that they're handling the products and feeding the people down there. They have a nice chef down there who's making different things, and the locals are down there enjoying those dishes. So anything you can contribute to them is just a win-win.
It really makes your heart feel good. It really does. I love to help people. I'll help people in any way that I can, so. And it feels good to know in times where it's trying that we're here and they have us to come to. I love every minute of it. I really do.
For us to be able to recover wonderful food, pack it like it's a nice frozen dinner, and hand it to a family who many families have said to us in our community kitchen, because we do meals Tuesday through Friday, this is the only hot meal we get. So to be able to hand them another 4 meals for dinner is wonderful. It's wonderful. I mean, it's a win-win for everyone.
I've recently had 5 surgeries in the last 6 months, and my hospital bills was over $60,000, and I'm waiting to see what my insurance will cover. So they have been extremely kind to me here, providing me the opportunity to pick only what I need and can use. They remember your name. It's not like a big corporate facility that you're just a number going through. They remember your name, remember certain things that are of concern, and are always supportive, always.
Social Security don't really pay you that much to do much anymore. Well, not that it ever did, but it is a nice out of the way, kind of like a little treat to get away from the big stores, and you come into a more of a homey atmosphere, and they help you. I wouldn't hesitate, and I wouldn't be afraid to ask for help if you need help. This help is there for the ones that need it. It's helped me.
This is a food rescue from Kentucky Fried Chicken and Sayre. Well, we receive frozen chicken, biscuits, and mashed potatoes twice a week here, usually about 70 pounds a piece. This is all food that would normally go in the dumpster. This is from last night, and it's going to go out fresh to our customers today and Tuesday. Busy at work over here is Kathy, our food pantry worker. Hello. And over to this side is our one of our new employees, Rebecca. She's our new outreach assistant.
I love coming to work every day. There hasn't been a day in the last 3.5 years that I've wanted to exit. I can't wait to see what tomorrow holds and what other challenges that might be on the horizon. As I sit here now, I find that working for a nonprofit is definitely going to be a long-term career for me. I expect to be here for years to come and serving the individuals and making sure they have sufficient nutrition as a basic daily need.
I just try and talk to everybody like happy. You know what I mean? I just want to spread happiness and kindness. And I just want to try and make them happy. I try to make everybody happy. Because everything's better when you're having a good day. And when people are nice, it makes the world go round.
There's so many little steps and decisions we make every day. And so I'm hoping that this video will open people's eyes to what's actually possible. Not one of us have all the answers. You know, we really need to work together and be inspired by each other, but also learn to listen to each other so that we can actually make this work, you know, in reducing our waste. It's worth fighting for, that we don't waste our money, we don't waste our resources, and we don't waste our environment. And we can make Tyler County even better than it is.
I mean, we all have messed up beginnings, you know, and sometimes we're hindered by it, and other times we're inspired by it. And you know, if you could do that for one other person who's having a rough time, to say, hey, you know, this is just a bump in the road here, and we're gonna help you move beyond this and have a great life, because everyone wants that. Everyone on some level wants that. So that's what we love to do here, you know. It's not just providing the service. We want you to have a good life. When I came into this world, I saw the power of one. I mean, it just takes one person to make a ripple that hits thousands, hundreds and thousands of people's lives. And if you hit just one other life, you've done amazing. If everyone thought that way, we probably wouldn't have to have all these services. When you're in poverty and you have generations of it, you're in a box. And that box will continue to be with you until somebody says, you don't need that box. You don't need it. Like, there's this whole big world out here, and we're going to help you navigate it.